Alright, I did my report on a creature I would like to call crestins. These are small beetle-like creatures that live in colonies and have a reflective iron exoskeleton that they gain by taking the iron pieces from the ground in Mercury, and they create sugars by breathing in the atmosphere and taking nutrients from the ground, as well as using the sunlight to do photosynthesis to produce glucose, which I will flash that formula on screen right now. Now, how these creatures travel is that they have a kind of boosting gland on the back of their body that stores up gases until the time of release, where they can move up to 25 miles per hour and glide on their wings that can also be used as the main input for the sunlight for their photosynthesis. These creatures can walk on their legs, but due to the fact that Mercury only has about 1/3 the gravity of Earth, it is much easier for them to just boost where they need to go when they need to go somewhere. These creatures live on the poles of Mercury, where there is possible evidence of water ice. Now, they form very complex tunneling systems that can be about 1 mile deep and 20 miles wide. Keep in mind, they do not do this on their own. They live in colonies of around 20,000. Where they live is very vital to how they survive and create energy. Alright, these creatures took about 50,000 years to evolve to the point they are now. Now, keep in mind, a Mercury day is 58 Earth days, 15 hours and 30 minutes, while a Mercury year is 88 Earth days. These creatures usually live around 200 Venus years. I will have the conversion on screen. And during their lifespan, they usually spend a majority of it digging their colonies and producing energy. But when their children are born, they spend the 15 years of their children's life teaching the children and getting them ready to carry on the colony. Now on to how social these creatures really are. Well, in these colonies, like I said before, the parents will often teach the children for the first 15 years of their life how to function and work properly in the colonies. Now, other interesting aspects of this creature is that there are no known assigned gender roles, and that they all seem to be equal. There don't seem to be any superiors of any of the groups we have studied. They seem to work in almost perfect harmony. They also seem to demonstrate very strong intelligence. So whenever there's a problem without killing each other, even though they are poisonous, they just work something out without needing a spoken language. Much like many Earth creatures, the crestins have two genders, male and female. The male fertilizes the female's eggs, and the female lays the eggs and waits for them to hatch. This only happens, however, within a very specific time period of the 88-day year. This time period is from the 53rd day to the 73rd day. During this time period, both genders will emit a hormone, and once a mate is found, the female will be impregnated. Within about 5 days, the eggs will be formed and laid, of which there will be 35 to 50. These usually take about 10 days to hatch, and around 10% never hatch. Once these creatures are born, they are raised by their parents for 15 years until they have learned the skills required to become a full-fledged member of the colony and begin doing work much like the regular elders of it.